Hey everybody, this is Evan Rogers. We are continuing on with our NHK Coronavirus Extravaganza. And the reason why we're doing this is because with the same vocab appearing in almost every single one of these articles, we'll learn a lot of vocabulary, but we can focus on the grammar a lot more as well. And we'll learn some vocab and see how the vocab mishmashes together. Remember, there's a Quizlet deck that it should be linked below. And I'll just mention this one time. Become a Patreon or a Subscribe Star donor, $1 a month. That's 3 cents a day. And you get some bonus material as well off of the stuff. So with that being said, let's continue on with our exciting journey of the coronavirus. Alright everybody, we are on the last paragraph. These have been some beefy paragraphs of A handbook has come out about what to do if your family gets sick with the coronavirus. February 26, 2020. That is the same day that I am recording this. I don't know when this will come out exactly. It'll probably be a while. I can only make so many videos, guys. Sorry, guys. Hey, I hope it helps. Okay, here we go. Last paragraph. 具合が悪い家族と一緒に食事をするときは別々の皿を使います。Alright, so 使います use. What are we going to use? 皿 plates. Betsubetsu no. So betsubetsu no, it's a no adjective. Here we're saying separate. Yes, I mean, I hate to say duh, but please use separate plates. Diningware. Please use different diningware. And we can imagine there's a conjunction here. Toki wa indicate when. Shokuji suru, dining, when eating with. Toishoni, with. So when eating with, and then who are we eating with? Notice the toishoni. When eating with a family, goai ga waru family. We've already seen this pattern in the previous video, so I'm not going to explain it. When you're eating with a sick family, when you are eating with a sick family, betsubetsu no sara o tsukaimasu. Use separate dishes. I hope that's obvious to everyone who's graduated middle school. Fuku ya futon nado wa. This is interesting. I didn't realize the futon kanji was the same as cloth. Okay, so fuku ya futon nado wa 80 do. Again, I'm just going to use do instead of sarushiyasu. No oyu ni 10分以上入れた後洗います. This is intriguing. I'm actually interested in this one. In the previous article that we read, it was questions from Sugawara Edisa, and I always put a picture of her face there. She said that viruses mostly die at fevers or temperatures of 80 degrees. And look, we're seeing that magic number again, 80 degrees Celsius. We're seeing that number again. So let's see what they said. Okay. Araimasu, to wash. Ato. So notice we have a past tense verb, ireta ato. So this is after you have put something in. After you've put something in, araimasu, wash it. So wash the thing after you've put it in. What have we put it in? Well, here we have more than 10 minutes. 10分以上. Ijo means minimum and above. So 10分以上 means 10 minutes and or above. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 minutes. The minimum is 10 here. So after putting something into something else for 10 minutes, wash it. Okay, so here we have the ni particle. We finally know what we're putting it into. The ni particle with ireru tells us what we're putting it into. All right, now notice the word into actually exists in ireru, and then the ni is the target. So the target of which we're putting into. Oyu ni. Oyu is like boiling water or like really hot water. So wash the thing after you've put it for 10 minutes or more into oyu. What kind of oyu? We're saying 80 do no oyu. So we're just straight up noun modifying another noun. So no particle. 80 degree hot water. Put it in there for 10 minutes. What are we going to put in there? Okay. Notice the wa particle. As for, if we're talking about things like nado, comes after a list of nouns that we're not making a full complete of. Notice the ya particle and nado. Those two go together very well. Excuse me, I'm playing with my cell phone. It's probably making an annoying noise. So nado and ya work together in that we're making a non-complete list of things. And the wa particle here is replacing the o particle, okay? To an extent. Obviously, it's being the topic, but if we had to pick, notice how it's ireta. So we're putting something into it, and we still haven't described what we're going to put in, right? So here we have what we're putting in. Fuku ya futon, clothing and your futons. Japanese people sleep on futons. Beds are becoming much more popular, so at least your clothing and your futons, wash them after you've boiled them in 80 degrees Celsius hot water for at least 10 minutes. That's what that sentence means. Notice, again, the subject is not mentioned. Wa is not always a subject marker. It can be, but it's not always. So, fuku ya futon nado wa 80 do no oyu ni 10分以上入れた後洗います. So notice, the subject is actually you. You should wash the futon and the fuku after boiling those things in hot water. Okay. Heya wa at, and as for the room, 2時間に for 2 hours. Oh, no. Sorry, so this is every 2 hours. Every 2 hours. Okay, not 2時間に. Every 2 hours. Sorry, the ni going into the ikai. I didn't see the ikai there. Once. So once every 2 hours. When we have a length of time with the ni, this is just like in the previous video we saw the ichinichi ni nikai and things like that, and I got done talking about how we don't usually use a number other than 1. Well, sure enough, it bit me in the bum, and we're using 2. 2時間に1回, so once every 2 hours. That's the situation where you're going to see a number other than 1 in the beginning. So this is 1 time every 2 hours. And as for your room, once every 2 hours, mado o akete, open your window, soto no kuki o iremasu. All right, so this is interesting. Iremasu, to put into again. Kuki, air. Soto no, so outside air. Put outside air into, they don't tell us. But what we have to understand is that it almost certainly is into your room, because we have heya wa. So this is an interesting wa. There's no ni here. You'd think that with the iremasu we'd get a ni because it's going into the room. They've chosen not to do this. So this is very much what can only be best described as the topic marker. So it's like when you're taking care of when you're eating with a sick family, be sure to use your separate plates. Boil your clothing and your futons before you wash them. And as for the room, if we're talking about the room, once every 2 hours, wa mado akete, open your windows once every 2 hours, and then soto no kuki o iremasu. Put in outside air into your room, obviously your heya wa. Okay, notice how we have 2 wa particles. Did you notice how I ignored that? And hopefully you noticed there's 2 wa particles. Heya wa. As for the room, at least once every 2 hours. So this wa here is very much this, like, I don't really want to call this wa particle as an at least, because there are other ways to say this. However, we need to consider what a mo particle here might be, because wa is kind of a fighter of the word mo. If we were to use a mo particle here, it would feel much more as much as doing that. Like, you should do this as many as this many times. As, like, even 1 time every 2 hours. The wa particle here is kind of doing the opposite of that, and saying at least. It has that at least feeling to it. So if you notice in other situations, ichi, nichi, ni, nikai, we had up here, there's no particle. They decided not to put a particle there. And here too, ichi, nichi, ni, nankai mo. So this would be as many times. So notice how it's ichi, nichi, ni. This is similar to if we put a mo particle over here. So it's 2時間に1回も would be even 1 time every 2 hours. The same way that up here it's like as many times as possible in 1 day. Or many, many, many times in 1 day. Here the wa particle is kind of contrasting that a little bit. So instead of saying, do it as much as this, it's like at least about once every 2 hours. Open your windows and let outside air in. So that's what's going on with that wa particle. Have yourselves a happy dappy day. Yeah, we translated this, right? So if we're talking about your rooms, about once every 2 hours, open your window and let in some outside air. Great. Hey, peace out. And let's sing Vampirina.
We can sing Booty Vampirina.
You want to sing Booty Vampirina? What's that song? We're living the scream.
Whoa, Vampirina, I can make zoo. Vampirina.
Maybe blue with pointy teeth.
Me blue is pointy teeth.